Rick here. Just wanted to make a YouTube video on how I was taught to attack a 2-3 zone. So I'm going to be on offense here, and what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to show you what I mean by attack from behind the zone, okay? You see there, okay, I'm starting from behind the base by the baseline, okay? Now I'm cutting into the key area, into the pockets, okay? And if I catch it, okay, sometimes I can just jump up, do a jump shot, okay? Okay, I'll demonstrate coming in from behind the zone to a pocket and taking a jump shot. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate pinning one of the guys down below, okay? So I'm taking one player out of the play, okay? Now, I might only have to face one defender to go against now to get a hoop. So what I demonstrated there was, okay, the defense was in a 2-3 zone. I had pinned one guy, okay, on my bum to take him out of the play, okay? Now I only have to face one guy now because there was still a guy in the middle, and he may have saw the pass come in, and then he moved up on me, and then I put it off the backboard, but I just have to get by one defender. If he doesn't react fast enough, I should be able to get an open hoop, okay? Now, as the ball is being moved around the perimeter, you see that I'm moving around as the ball moves around the perimeter too. So the defense, or my teammates can either throw it into me and maybe, okay, the defense will collapse on me, or maybe even a double team, okay? I throw it back out to the guard shoots it for an uncontested jump shot, okay? But you know, that's how I was taught a long time ago in high school, to attack the 2-3 zone. Attack it from the back, okay? The reason why you attack it from the back is because the guys on defense, if they're not communicating, like saying, cutter, you know, then the guys that I'm moving up against their backside, okay, they don't know that I'm moving up, okay, and trying to get that pass in the paint, okay? But as soon as I get that pass in the paint, the defense has to collapse on me. Somebody has to take me, okay? And, you know, depending on, okay, if there's a double team coming or if I'm wide open, I'll just take an open shot, okay? But the closer you catch it to the rim, okay, to the hoop, the higher the percentage the shot is, and, well, you shouldn't make it, right? Because a lot of times, yeah, I'm trying to catch it very close to the rim. And when I do catch it, depending on what side of the hoop I'm on, okay? Okay, if I'm on the right-hand side, I'll use my right hand. If I'm on the left, I'll use my left, okay? But I used to be able to shoot with both hands quite well, and you know, I would have a 6 foot range or a 7 foot range of a normal jump shot. Okay, I'm left-handed, but I could shoot with my right hand within about 7 feet. Okay, pretty accurate. I don't do that as well anymore. Okay, but if you're a new player coming up, you know, in high school, okay, if you do pick up this skill, okay, it'll make you a very deadly player, because I played with some guy, my teammates in high school. They were not good enough to pick up that skill to shoot with both hands, okay? But it will give you a big advantage when you're posting up, okay? I'm talking about post players, not talking about the guards, but because guards, well, like, I mean, you just don't post up as much, but that's what you do, okay? A lot of times, okay, teams will play a zone on you when they know that they cannot match up to you man-to-man. It's usually when sometimes the team, okay, is a lot taller than your team, and they're hurting you on the post moves, okay? Like the team is quite a tall team, okay, on offense, and they're trying to use the paint, trying to get as close as they can, get the ball to their big guys inside, close to the hoop, okay? That's what they're trying to do. And it's actually, well, it's a good strategy, right? Like, I mean, if you have a tall team, you know, use your height to your advantage, right? You know, you got a bunch of tall guys, okay? You're taller than the opposing team. Use the paint as your advantage. That's why, well, tonight we saw a white team, okay? They had some tall guys, but not as much as the black team. And they were constantly trying to attack the hoop, okay? They were trying to catch the ball to the hoop as close as they could, okay? So it was a good strategy, okay? What would I have done differently? I would have tried to maybe body up more on the defense, okay? I would attack the zone from behind, okay? From behind the base, from down from the baseline, okay? Just because you have to remember, if you're attacking the zone from by the baseline, okay, then okay, sometimes you can catch the defense off guard, and you can, well, put your hand up, and everybody's looking forward. They don't know that you're back there, where you are, okay? Now, the defense can sometimes, yeah, they're looking back to see what you're doing, right? And seeing where you are, okay? But now, okay, look, they're making their head turn a complete 180 degree. They're looking to where you are, okay, down by the baseline. They want to see what you're doing, okay? Whether or not you're calling for a pass, okay? Now, they're looking the opposite direction. Now, that's what you want, because when you're looking the opposite direction, well, the ball's up top. You know, they're losing some of their focus on the guy who has the ball up top, okay? And yeah, maybe one of the guards penetrates, and then the guy, you know, one of the guys playing the zone, he's looking in the wrong direction, because he's looking at now, okay, the person down by the baseline. He's seeing what he's doing, right? Because you have to remember, sometimes you can get a really easy pass down by, you know, the corner of the hoop. I'll just demonstrate it, okay? Say, now I attack the zone from behind, okay? The ball carrier up top saw me what I was doing, trying to do, okay? So I caught the ball, and then I just put the ball off the backboard, and I was in between two guys because their back was turned to me, okay? And they didn't know that I was calling for the ball, and I got it, and I made an easy hoop off the backboard. Now, if you make that hoop enough times, okay, now you're attacking the zone from behind the baseline. What is the defense going to do now? They're going to constantly turn their head more 180 degrees because they want to see what you're doing, okay? But remember, that's distracting them because, now the guards can maybe penetrate maybe up by the free throw line to get an easy 10-foot shot. So that's what I was taught in high school a long time ago, how to attack the 2-3 zone, okay? Usually when a team is playing a 2-3 zone, it's weak down by the perimeter, like down by the sideline, okay? Usually, if you have a lot of good shooters on your team, you can really spread out the zone, okay? Because if a person catches the ball by the sideline, the guy, okay, I'll show you. This guy is standing right here. He has to go this way, okay? Now, if he goes that way, there's only one defender in the center now, okay? So you can pin the guy, okay, that's in the center now, okay? Okay, what I demonstrated there, okay, the pass came in from the sideline, okay, to me, okay. The guy in the center had to take me because I caught the ball, okay. So I only had one defender to beat now, okay. But your teammate who's on the sideline, he has two options. He can either shoot it, okay, or he can throw it into you, okay, the post player, for you to do your post move, okay. I noticed that the black team tonight, they were attacking the zone a little bit differently, okay? I guess you can attack it more than one way, okay? But I would try to change it up once in a while because the defense gets used to what you're doing. They're anticipating what you are going to do. They kind of know what you want to do. Change it a bit up on them, okay? Then they have to adjust to it, okay? And maybe you get, I don't know, four or five easy hoops off it, right? But you constantly want to make the defense think, okay? Because if you're too linear on what you're trying to do, the defense can just easier for them to react to it and counter it, right? But if you're constantly changing things up on them, it just makes them think more, okay? That's what I would do anyways. But maybe the black team, okay, that's just the style that they play, right? They like to just catch it out by the box. Their center does their post move, okay? But I noticed sometimes, their center was getting double teamed and getting stripped of the ball because he was getting double teamed, okay? So a lot harder to get the shot off, okay? And a lot easier for the defense to strip the ball from you, okay? If you have a center who is a good jump shooter, okay, and a good post player, okay, it's very deadly for the 2-3 zone. You're very deadly on the 2-3 zone because, you just have more weapons, right? You can shoot the jump shot, or you can do that post move, okay? Or you can even drive, okay? But if you change up your style of game, it's sometimes, it's hard for the defense too, right? Because if they know that, okay, you're good at dribbling the basketball and you're penetrating towards the hoop, okay, then they'll give you more room, okay, for your jump shot, okay? But you have to be, well, good on your dribble, good on your jump shot, right? Good on your post moves, right? You know, that would make a post player very deadly, okay? But these are the skills you have to pick up as a post player, especially if, well, if you're a new player in high school and you're playing on your school team, okay? If you pick up those skills that I mentioned, okay, it'll make you, you know, a very deadly post player. And you know, if you know, if you get, you know, quite good, quite athletic, okay, you know, you can even dunk the basketball when you're around the hoop, right? Maybe one hand, maybe two hands, right? But yeah, there's some players that well, they're just super quick. You know, once when they get the ball inside, okay, they can literally beat their man off the dribble and, you know, just get an easy layup, okay? Because you have to remember too, a lot of the big guys have trouble shuffling their feet left to right, right? And you know, if you're good at you know, you're really good footwork, okay, you got really good speed on your lateral movement, okay, the defender just won't be able to stay in front of you, okay? Well, when I was in high school, okay, because I could shoot with both hands and I had a nice jump shot, you know, I was fast, you know, I could penetrate towards the hoop with dribbles or pull up for a jump shot. What else? You know, I was very good on my cuts, okay? I could take, you know, 90-degree turns, okay? But if you're good at those things, okay? Because also too, you want to make the defense shift a lot, okay? What I mean by that is that, okay, when you're moving the ball around the perimeter, yes, there will be some guys that, for whatever reason, you know, they're not reacting to the ball, okay? So they're not shifting. Not all of them are shifting to the right spot that they should be, okay? So what you're doing is you're breaking down the defense, okay? Or even if you got a really good ball handler guard up top, you penetrate in the paint, okay? And you're making hoops in the paint, okay? You're drawing players towards you, so you're breaking down their defense, okay? If you have a double team on you, okay, somebody is open, okay? And you know, like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with you taking the shot if you're pretty consistent with making it. But, you know, sometimes it's better just to hit that open man so he has an uncontested shot, okay, to the hoop, okay? And, you know, that's what you want. You want to hit that open person. There is something else that I learned about attacking the zone. It's called screen in the zone, okay? I'm going to demonstrate that. Okay, what I demonstrated there was one of your teammates screened the guy, okay, in the 2-3 zone, okay, and now you had a teammate that caught the ball, okay, and he just jumped up and a 7-foot shot, okay. He should have got a wide open look, okay, if your teammate set a good screen, okay. But you know, it's a high percentage shot, okay. Other ways I've taught to attack the 2-3 zone is you load up one side of the key, okay? So you have more players on one side. What you're doing is you're you're overloading one side of the zone, okay? So there's going to be one person open for a wide open look, an easy shot, because you have to remember the guys on the other side, okay? What do? They have to come all the way over on the other side of the court, okay, to pick up a check, okay? Otherwise, somebody gets an easy shot, okay? That's what I was trying to explain to my team when we're entering a tournament, okay? If the other team plays a 2-3 zone, I was telling them to overload one side of the zone, okay, of the 2-3 zone, okay, because there should be somebody open, okay, but sometimes you have to change up the way you attack the 2-3 zone, because the defense will get too used to what you're trying to do. If you're able to shift it up, like I say, you know, they might take a while to figure out what you're doing, but by that time you've got 5 easy hoops, and maybe you got a 10-point lead, or maybe you're back in the game, the score is tied now, okay? Men's leagues team, or even women leagues team, you know, try this strategy that I'm mentioning, okay? Because well, maybe you did play this this style in high school, but because you know you play more like a men's league now, you don't play as much, I don't know, maybe structured play type basketball, right? But you know, I would tell my team to try to do those things that I mentioned, okay? Because I think a lot of the people, whether it's the women's league or the men's league, you did play organized ball at one time in high school, okay? You should be able to pick this up and use this style of play to try to attack the 2-3.